Hey, I'm Chuck Dransfield, and this is my original artwork of the two greatest witches of all time, the Wicked Witch of the West and Endora. I had another story about Margaret Hamilton. It's not well known, but that scene in The Wizard of Oz, the big opening scene in Munchkinland when the witch appears and then she disappears with this big burst of fire. She was badly injured. She was burned. She had third-degree burns when one of the takes went wrong. And it was horrendous because, she was covered in that green makeup, which had a copper base to it. And the makeup artist on the set was horrified when he saw this, and he rushed to her side, took cotton balls with alcohol and started dabbing her skin. He knew that makeup was very poisonous and he had to get it off of her freshly burned skin. And the poor woman was there screaming in agony with alcohol being applied to her burned skin. But it was the only way. They got the makeup off of her. It was very traumatic. And Margaret Hamilton said that the studio, MGM, did not even have the courtesy to have a driver take her home. She had to drive herself home burned, and it took 5 weeks of recovery. 5 weeks. And then she said she was afraid to ever talk publicly about it, to ever complain, because, we know the politics of the studios and people get blackballed, and she was frightened that she would be blackballed if she spoke out against the studio and her injury. So she kept it to herself, and she went back to work, and she gave the performance of her life.